So I just came after seeing 28 years later, man. I have a lot to say about this. Wasn't expecting what we got, but I'm happy with what we got. I'm really happy. This is most honestly, I don't know how other people feel about it, but this is probably the best looking cinematography and directing, just everything. The best looking horror film, best looking zombie film I have ever seen in my entire life. The shots that they had in this movie were freaking incredible, and the different you could tell which shots were what they used with the iPhones and everything. I don't know if it's just because of the iPhones or the quality of the iPhone cameras and everything, man. But my goodness, these shots looked incredible, dog. Like, I've never seen anything like this in a horror film. They really did amazing with this, and the shots of the zombies getting killed and everything. I've never seen anything like that, but they were freaking phenomenal. Now we're gonna get into the story. I'm gonna make this short and sweet, man. The story for this is basically I'll say a coming of age story. A certain character, the main character, he pretty much, where he starts off at the beginning, he's definitely not like that at the end of the film, after everything he goes through and everything. And that ending, don't know what to expect. That came out of nowhere, but it has me excited for the next film for sure. Now, a certain actor, he shows up. He was already announced that he was going to be in the film anyway. And he was in it less than I thought he would be in, but he's obviously gonna be in it more than he's gonna be in the second one more than he was in the first one for sure. Same for I'm just gonna say it, Aaron Taylor Johnson. He's not in it that much. I thought he was gonna be in it a lot, but apparently not. And I'm excited to see what's gonna happen with him. Honestly, I'm excited to see what's gonna happen with his character. Now, Jodie Comer, gotta say, she was the heart and soul of this film. She was the best in this film. Her acting was incredible. She did her thing, bro. Like, there's one moment, it's just so freaking sad. And like, that's probably the only time I say I cried in a zombie film, for a zombie film, was Train to Busan. That's probably the only one. I've cried for like The Walking Dead and everything, but I'm talking about a film. Train to Busan is probably the only one. This film, even though it did make me cry, it really made me sad for a certain scene that happens in this film, and that's all I'm gonna say about that. It's really sad. Also, Voldemort, Ralph Fiennes, Fiennes, I think that's how you say his name. I'm not sure, but he's also in this film. He does his thing. It's a lot. I feel like there's just a lot more. I want more. Leaving out of the theater, I wanted more, and guess we're gonna get that with the second one. I wanted to see more from certain characters, man. I really did. I don't know. We just got to wait to see. Now, the freaking zombies in this film were crazy. They went a route with the zombies that I didn't think they were gonna go, but it works. And yeah, these zombies are, yeah. You're gonna see when you watch it, man. They definitely, how can I say this? They definitely didn't hold back in this film when it comes to the zombies. They did not hold back at all. But I just leave it at that. And these zombies, they have I'll say they have evolved. And what they did with the zombies now makes them more terrifying. At least a specific zombie. It makes it so terrifying to watch, man. What else is there? Let me see. Oh yeah, there was one scene with Jodie Comer, and it was with another zombie. It was with a zombie. There was a scene, and I didn't know what to expect from it, but it's the fact that they went that route. They took big risks in this film, and that scene right there, I'm wondering if that was actually real. If that's like, I haven't seen anything like that. I've seen it on film and movies and everything, but I haven't seen it like that. That's just me. Like, they knocked it out the park. And again, they took big risks in this film. Not sure how many people are going to enjoy it. Pretty sure at least for the critic side, and I've seen mostly positive reviews, but there's definitely going to be some people that are going to be disappointed in this film and probably wanting more, and probably not going to like the ending. But the ending has me very excited for what comes next. And yeah, hopefully this does well enough to make a sequel, because they said Cillian Murphy, he's most likely gonna have a big role in the third film. That's supposed to be the final film of the trilogy. If these films do well, we're gonna get that, and I hope they do well. Not sure how it's gonna do in America, but I know overseas and everything, I'm pretty sure it's gonna make bank for sure. The budget was $60 million, so that's easy money. Also, oh yeah, where the world is at right now. At that point, it's been 28 years, and where the world is at, where the world is at, I didn't know what to expect from that, and I didn't know it. It said 28 years. It's called 28 years later, but we're obviously in modern times. It didn't feel like we were in modern times because of the setting and everything, and how everything, people using bow and arrows and stuff, but we are in modern times. And there's one scene with a soldier, and he's showing somebody something, and that is probably the funniest shit I've seen. Like, that is so freaking hilarious. They cooked a lot of people. I'll say that for sure. They made fun of a lot of people with that scene alone. But this film, all in all, I just wanted more. Honestly, that's just it. I just wanted more from it, but it has me excited for the next film, man. And what I'm gonna give this, I'll say probably I'll say a 9 out of 10. No cap. Like, the only thing that's probably holding it back is just I wanted more from certain characters. And I say that's probably it, dog. I'll say that's probably it. Honestly, that's probably the only bad thing I can really say about this film. And I'm trying to really think of something bad to say. Oh yeah, another thing too, I wish we could have learned about the community a little bit more, but that's neither here or there, man. Everything else was top notch. I'm not gonna say it's perfect, but it's definitely a 9 out of 10 for me, man. But that's all I gotta say. Let me know what you guys think about this down in the comments down below. Thank you guys for watching. Please like and subscribe.